I'm on it. It's your boy J Dolph. You're here with me and A-Star on the Skyboy show. Is A-Star?
Guys,
we're here on the Skyboy show every Tuesday, 2 till 4.
www.streetlifefm.com.
www.streetlifefm.com. Playing the best in gospel music, which is here on our show now. We're live. This week's topic is about love. As we are coming close to Valentine's Day, we're talking about love. So yeah, man, stay tuned, man. Great stuff, man.
Few answers. Shout out to Olivertography in the building, filming us live and direct on the Skyboy show. Getaway said, Mark 10, verse 7 says, a man will leave his father and mother and be united with his wife, and the two will become one flesh. What God has joined together, let no man separate. One flesh. So once you're married, you're soulmates. Okay, so basically I think he disagrees in there being the one. It's once you're married, then it officially makes you soulmates, so it officially makes them the one. Can we have all phones on silent in the house, please?
Therefore, that 609 that I was trying to find out, his name is Jonathan Wiseman. Twitter.com/wisew, and he's chapped in. I've been listening to A-Star's music for years. He just chatted in. I think I know Jonathan. Oh, you know Jonathan Wiseman?
Shout out to Jonathan, locked in. So we're gonna carry on. Does anyone else want to give their thoughts on is there such thing as the one?
You know what? Yeah, I did want to challenge what Ayo said. I believe
what the guy said.
That he agreed with my sister over here. Basically, I believe ever since Adam said to God, it was the woman you gave me that gave me the fruit, trying to blame God for the sin that he committed. God has never joined up a man and a woman since then. Because if you think about it, Eve was made for Adam, right? Where has that happened in the Bible again? Ever since Adam made that statement. So I disagree with it.
I hear that. But yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, what about when you look at people like Paul in the Bible? I mean, Paul wasn't married, but he still went and done great things for God. Is it cool to be? Do you think it's? Because I mean, from people's opinions, like everyone's on a right. You know what? Find a wife, find a husband, courtship and stuff. Is it cool to be single though? Do you think is it biblical that you could stay single and be cool, or is it a thing where you need to?
Paul went hard because he was saying, he would rather not.
He'd rather not, and he said
it's better for a man to marry than to burn
of lust. Most definitely.
So I do think it's dependent on the person.
Yeah, it does.
He was made to reproduce, bro.
He was made to reproduce.
No, real talk. He said, be fruitful and multiply.
I know, because I want to have a daughter and a son.
Okay. Alright, next question. Alright, my views on that question. Is there the one? Is there such thing as the one? I think there isn't such thing at all. Proverbs 18:22 says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favour from the Lord. So I think the Lord gives us wisdom to go and find a wife, and in order to find you have to look. You can't just find, it's like you're going to a shop with a pair of crepes. If you don't look, you just close your eyes and grab any pair and then you just buy the crepe. He who finds a wife.
And you end up buying high-tech.
You could be going for some Air Forces and you end up buying some high-tech.
Yeah, if you're going for Air Forces, make sure you find the Air Force. Don't end up with a high-tech.
What did Serene say?
8-stripe Adidas.
Say what Serene said. 8-stripe Adidas. CJ Dolph is
what is Serene?
Triple that.
Serene said dating is just a perverse way of biblical courtship.
Not before that.
Oh, that wasn't Serene, that was someone else. They said, I believe on friendship, courtship, engagement.
I said we go to the next question, eh?
So that's my answer. God gives us wisdom to go and find a wife. I don't think a wife was made specifically for you. I do think that, like Simon said, the only time that happened was Adam and Eve. So it's cool to be single. People kind of seeing everyone married and all. It's a cool thing to be single, man.
No, it's definitely.
It's like it's not a crime to be single, you know.
No, it's definitely.
But yeah, let's get into the next question.
Next here.
Alright, the next question we got. What is the age limit?
Hey! Age limit
of man and woman, like to being together.
Is it how? What's your what? Is it how young would you date, or how old?
On a girl's perspective, would you date or would you marry a younger man? On a man's perspective, would you marry a younger or older woman?
Ooh, I know a lot of people, a lot of men that are married to older women, a lot of women that are married to younger men. So
like, I know 10 years down.
10 years, I know.
Yeah,
I know 10 years down. Yeah, but get me. For me particularly,
Jason.
Talking
for me,
to the mic, bro.
I would say, for me, I'll be like, nah, I can't marry someone younger than my little brother.
How old's your little brother?
18.
And you are 21. 3 years younger.
No, but he's 2 years, innit? Because obviously he's 20.
Okay, so no more than 2 years.
Yeah.
For me, I'm 22 right now. For me, it would be no younger than 18.
Most definitely.
So that's 4 years.
I think it depends on the girl as well.
You know why?
Yeah,
Because
that's
you know
right
why?
as well.
Yeah,
And the maturity of one.
You know why? Because when you get older, the more you get older, the less it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me.
The less it matters, because you're gonna be 60. You're gonna get to a point where you're 60 and your wife is 56. That's alright. You know what I'm saying?
it's real.
I think it. Obviously now it's. I wouldn't be 15 and then try and start something serious with someone
A
that's 12.
lot has to do.
12
A lot has to do with the maturity of the girl,
12 or
or
11.
the maturity of the guy.
No, but 10 years is a bit, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like,
People's
When you're
preferences.
still going on about if you don't marry, it's actually not a big deal because love is sufficient. William, it's the next question now, man. Allow it.
You know what, yeah? Have you ever met a girl, yeah? And then when you ask her age, yeah, she says she's young, you're bare shocked. I think it's a maturity thing, like you can be parallel with someone's psychological state and it don't have to be a thing of age. Like, if you think about it, Mary was a teenager when she met Joseph, innit? So like, it's not a thing of age. Definitely just a thing of internal intellect and that, the insights.
Alright. I'm gonna read a message that Toby just sent. Toby just sent Jason. He said, so I guess this sets the scene for the EP, The Overnight Garden. Triple's got an EP, a love EP coming out with The Overnight Garden on the 14th of February. He said, the fact that as young adults, there is a lot of pressure on us to get into relationships, find that one, and get involved in that place of assurance, love, companionship, and closeness. Everyone wants a garden, somewhere that belongs to you, a place of beauty and a place of security, something you desire to take pride during during the ongoing process of maintenance, before taking even more pride in showing it off to the world. There is one small problem. You can't grow a garden overnight. The concept of a solid, promising relationship which just blossoms out of nowhere in a matter of days is simply unfathomable. Moving ahead of God in your relationship and expecting Him to sign the dotted line at the end never works. He actually went a lot.
guys went in.
Guys went in.
Sick with it.
That is.
I understand what
Who's
you're
that?
Come on, boy.
Triple up.
That is wisdom right there.
So he's saying, stop trying. He's saying you can't just go ahead of God and then expect for Him to sign the dotted line at the end. Basically, we need to move in God's time. That was the question before anyway. Dana, let me ask you. Come on the mic. Would you marry a guy younger than you? How old are you now?
18.
Would you marry a guy that's younger than you? Obviously.
Well, obviously I'm not looking to get married right now, so as you said, when you get older, age don't really matter.
There's not a problem with getting married now, is there?
No, obviously not, but I don't think I'm spiritually mature enough to get married.
Oh, that's an honest answer. Yeah.
Obviously, and I would need to know how to cook good and everything.
Okay.
And yeah, but obviously when I get older, it wouldn't be a problem to marry someone younger.
Excellent.
I don't think so.
How much
You think, Dana, you still think you need to be spiritually mature, you need to learn how to cook and all that stuff. So
Yeah,
you're still growing into a
Yeah.
woman.
Have you got a
But
limit?
guys, is there ever an end to the growing? Because growing is always a process, alright?
Try develop until there.
Alright, William said the guy should be older due to respect and submission. That just sounds like an African answer.
That's like straight
That is
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian answer.
Whoa.
He said the guy should be older due to respect and submission.
No, who's that?
He's not representing
Oh
the
my
Ghana right
days.
now. That's William.
Look what Getaways just
Nah,
put
bro,
on
don't send for
Twitter.
Ghana. Don't send for
Oh
Ghana.
wow.
The age limit, like, alright, Jason, would you marry a woman that's older than you?
Yes.
Can we move on?
How many years?
How many years? I'd say, okay, I'm 22 now. Do you know what? I don't want to say an age. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you never know.
See, I want to take mine back.
Yeah. So do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say an age. I mean, when it comes to being younger, definitely I think 18 is the bridge where it's like, yeah, that or older. But when it comes to older, I don't want to say, because I would say something and I don't want to have to, you know, you have to be careful with your words and ages.
No,
you never know.
Let me not say that.
So I don't know. I'm not going to comment on when it comes to the age of being older. When it comes to that again. So yeah, I'll leave it at
Me
that.
personally,
Be careful, eh? You might have a 29-year-old
That's what I'm
tuned
saying.
in.
I'm taking
You
my
might have a
back.
29-year-old tuned in, fam.
I'm taking my one back. That's what I'm saying.
I'm being careful on radio. Fam.
taking my one
I
back.
really want to be careful. Right,
That's what I'm
listen,
saying.
yeah. Me personally, if I get to the age of, who's that?
Yeah, it's Armour. It's Armour.
Oh, what is it?
Say my name, babe.
Oh, he's
No.
Easy with guns. Who's that?
Listen, guys, listen.
Sorry.
Oh.
If I get to the age of 50, yeah,
Bruv, why are you talking about 50, bruv?
you know what? It's good to think in the future. Right? If I get to 40,
Yeah.
wow. Kevin Lynch said half your age plus 7 is the lowest you can go.
So what's half your age, bruv? You're 22, 11.
18.
Boom, bam.
Scream.
Right,
Maths.
Serene said, I disagree with William because the woman is a someone who submits to scriptures. You would submit to her, younger man. That's true, you know. So basically, if a woman if you're the younger man, and wait,
I'm scared for older.
I see what you're saying. See what you're saying.
Scared about older.
Serene said, I would go for another girl,
Smash.
another thing for another lights.
But the lights.
Yeah, he's
As in light skinned.
Serene obviously,
as
Serene
in
on
light
radio is
skin.
trying to say his preference is light skinned girls.
Yeah, we went through that when she was on the show.
We didn't ask you what your preference was, we asked age, thank you very much. All this light skin talk.
He's gonna get a lot of black girls.
Ayo said you should talk about the roles of women. Should the wife be at home looking after the kids or pursue career? Or should she go?
That's a different.
That's a whole different show in itself. I think one of the elements, one of the keys has to be cooking.
Alright, let me say what I wanted to say.
Leave that one there.
I wouldn't want to be 45 and my wife's 51. That's cheap.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah? Because Jason said, yeah? He said, I wouldn't mind an older woman or whatnot.
But I'm not saying what age.
But I'm saying, like, he's 22. He doesn't want a woman. He said 29, innit? That's what I'm saying. He doesn't want to get down like that.
No, I'm just saying, obviously I'm just being
I'm
careful.
not parring. This is... He doesn't
Anyway,
really want
I
to
think
get down like
I
that.
feel we should, let's play some
God made
tunes.
Adam, then made Eve.
Samuel said, that's why I love this guy.
Simon,
Wait,
Simon, see what you're saying?
Samuel said, God made.
Adam, then he made Eve.
But does that mean you're going to marry a younger girl?
Let's play a tune and go to.
Let's play a tune. We'll come back.
First of all, Jay, give advice to someone on phone calls to the opposite sex. Time limits. Are there time limits for security, for safety? You know, what do you think?
Say that again, say that again.
Guys, it's got to be quick because we're rounding up.
Say it again.
Phone calls to the opposite sex. Yeah?
Yeah.
Phone calls. Is there time limits or?
Don't phone me past 12 o'clock.
Don't phone me past
12
12 o'clock.
o'clock? No, you said it in your bar, real talk. Don't phone me past 12 o'clock.
I said it, but I'm asking you, man.
Don't phone me past 12
I
o'clock.
personally,
10 o'clock, bro.
No, 10 o'clock's too early.
I think it's one of them things. Again, it depends on the person, the people involved, like between the boy and the girl. It depends on I think how intimate, how close the relationship is, what's being spoke about at certain hours, you know. So I wouldn't say that there's a time limit of when people should call people, or oh yeah, if you call past that time, it's you know wrong. But I think it all depends.
So, alright.
It depends on their
1 o'clock.
It depends on their relationship.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You want to go sleep. You're in your bed and
Yeah.
you're on the phone.
Yeah.
What they call quote unquote pillow talk.
Pillow
Alright.
talk. No, see,
Why did you
pillow
put the
talk-
name there? Like, what's
Quote
pillow
unquote.
talk?
See,
Pillow talk. You're about to go bed.
Yeah.
Instead of reading your word and going to sleep, you're on the phone.
Then
What if you read your word just before you went to sleep?
Being on the phone at that time, being on your pillow.
don't
are
answer
there
the
no?
thing.
Huh?
Don't answer.
Don't
You
answer the
have to
phone.
answer.
Jason disagrees.
Well,
What's your views on that?
that's what I'm saying. You don't have to answer it.
As I said, it depends. It depends on the
depends,
people.
bruv.
Depends on the relationship. The what
1 o'clock, I don't know you're not sleeping. Yeah. So.
But I'm not on the phone.
Yeah, but I'm not saying you was on the phone. Yeah, I'm not saying you was on the phone. It depends who it is. It depends who it is, bro.
Yeah.
Now, real talk, man, like, it depends.
I think
Because obviously,
Right,
I can see a certain number. Yeah, I can see a certain person and think, nah, safe. Yeah, and then I can see a certain person and be like,
Dana.
cool.
I think it's more appropriate not to speak on the phone at night to opposite sex because obviously at night time that's when a lot of spiritual stuff go on and you're like things can happen, your mind could be leading to other places, find yourself talking about things that you shouldn't really be. So because I know I fell asleep on the phone and I get spiritually attacked in the morning like, and it's just and I just realised because you shouldn't, it's not really a good thing, especially to fall asleep on the phone to someone. Definitely not.
Alright, fair enough. Next question to you guys. How do you know when you're in love? No, real talks. Guys, we're rounding up. I'm asking, these are questions we've got to round up.
Charlie, I don't know.
I'm not in love.
I don't know, Charlie.
Unfortunately, and due to certain circumstances, your boy Jason Dolphin, I'm not going to say J Dolph, Jason is not in love, so he doesn't know.
Answer that.
I think it's different for everyone. There's a set answer for that one, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Ali, have you been in love before?
Have I been in love? I'm giving interviews.
Huh?
I'm giving the interviews.
No, but have you been in love before?
So, next question. I'm going to ask another question.
Ali, you're firing the questions today.
Fire back at him, man.
Find me back a question.
Alright, have you been in love before?
Apart from that.
Ali, have you been in love before?
How would you know?
I have been in love.
Okay, so how would you know when you're in love again?
How did I know?
No, how would you know
Yeah.
if you're in love again? Fire!
Birds just
Fire in
in
the
the
mountain.
Fire in the
No, but how would you know? Like, real talk, I want to know.
How would you know you're in love?
Yeah, how would? Because obviously you've been in love.
I would say everyone has their preference in what they look for in the opposite sex, right?
Yeah.
I would say praying about it helps a lot. A lot of people don't really put prayer in their decisions now. As Triple said, like you want to jump into a relationship and then put it before God and expect God to just sign the dotted line.
I just got a text message from 568 about the calling.
Okay.
Defo, call me after 12, it's a lock off. What do you want to tell me in the midnight that you couldn't have said in the day? Or can't it wait? Even it's Bible study, or go and settle yourself.
Oh, easy.
Again, I say
Is that a female?
it is.
That sounds like a female.
The person hasn't stated their name, so if they would like to state their name, or if they want to
the person said, like, what have you got to tell me after 12 o'clock? If it's not Bible study,
That's the point. That's the point. That's the
Do
point.
you think there's such thing as ungodly hours? Do you think there's such thing as ungodly hours?
Why, bro?
24 hours in a day.
It's true what the text said. What can you tell me at 3 o'clock in the morning that you can't tell me at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when the sun is up?
Alright, so are you saying if you're on the phone, yeah, from before, yeah, and then it hits 12, you're just gonna lock off?
There's wisdom behind it.
Walk in the flesh, then hell the spot.
I'm saying, yeah. Obviously, we've established whether calling past is bad, yeah. But what if you're on the phone from early? You're just talking and talking and talking.
There's a time where you just have to come off the phone.
To your friend.
There's a time. You know what was deep? What Dana said.
Yeah.
The spiritual
I
stuff.
read it,
Because a lot of
yeah,
people
I
don't
read
really
it.
think about it. At night.
Spiritual stuff happening in the day as well, though, bro.
Yeah, but mainly in after hours, like.
I agree with them.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can say ungodly
totally.
hours, bro.
Someone's texting me saying not past 12, prevention before cure.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's better to flee from something than to be in it and regret at the end. James 1:12. What does James 1:12 say?
Yes. James 1:12. I'll go there in a minute.
Jason's very favorite.
James 1:12. I'll be letting them know.
Kill off the flesh.
Put it to rest. Tell it don't come back. Just go.
Alright, James 1:12 says, blessed is the man who endures temptation, for when he has been proved, he will receive the crown of life which the Lord has promised to those who love him.
But are people in temptation just because they're on the phone past 12 o'clock?
No, no one said that.
No, I'm just saying. You check out questions. Because yours.
I understand that because people can be tempted at any time of the day.
I think it will depend. It's a tricky one. I think it all depends on, as I said, it all depends on the person and the relationship. It depends.
This was a great show.
Yeah, this is a very good show.
Sanya said we needed 3 hours.
We have to wrap it up though, because we're coming close to the end.
One sentence to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I would say.
Go on.
Alright. I would say. Alright, one sec. Serene just said I don't think it's an issue. Because you can have a lot of fruity talk in the middle of the day. At the same time you can have at night.
That's what I was trying to say as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
big up Serene.
Like,
having that fruity talk.
I understand.
The same things that happen at night are the same things that can happen in the day. Like, within your mind. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Tope said, don't answer the phone call after certain hours if the purpose of the call is not evident. And it's just to have a chat.
That goes back to depends who it is.
Elom said, Skyboy show has got me talking to myself and all sorts. I've learned a lot. Thank you for that, Elom.
Listen, you guys will have to wrap it up.
Let me wrap it up, yeah? If you can't love God fully hearted, then you can't express that love to a girl.
Boom, bang. That's it.
That's mine. Alright,
Drop them bombs.
the Westbrook bomb. That's how it's going down.
It's going down, baby.
Guys, we have to wrap up.
Jason,
It's been a
you
great
got
show.
some advice you want to give to our listeners?
What advice you got?
Alright, Nuts, you got advice? Last thing you want to say?
Live clean, be a queen. Like Christian said, bro. Have you heard that bar? You heard that too?
Live clean and be a queen.
Love is from
To all the girls. And
That's to all the girls. To the guys. Alright. Jay,
I just say love is from God.
love is from God. Dana, any last words?
Wait on God, even though it's not that easy, but yeah, just read your Bible, pray. Stay in the word.
One who said seek God, Matthew 6:33.
Yes.
Boom.
We have
Sanya,
to thank everyone that's been tuned into the show, given their support, their views. We love you, we appreciate you.
shout out to Olivertography
Shout out to Olivertography in the building, filming
That camera
us.
is looking
It's looking fresh.
everyone that texted in and phoned in.
Everyone that texted and phoned
Thank
in.
you so much for the
You made the show,
the
basically.
tweets, the Facebook comments, the phone calls, all of that. Thank you very much, guys. It's all been appreciated. Love God with all your heart, mind, and soul. Yeah. Love, true love waits. I like it. True love waits.
Yes. And also Proverbs 3:5, man. That can come into aspect 2. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean on not on your own understanding.
That's right.
And that's in decisions.
Matthew
as well.
6:33. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all of His righteousness.
Yes.
And all
All
shall
should be
come
added
after.
unto you.
Guys, let's not rush, man. There's no rush for my young Christians. Love Christ. Express your love to your brothers and sisters in Christ. Love God with your full heart. And all of that will come after. Let's not rush into things that we won't be able to handle in the future. It just saves a broken heart. Real talk.
Amen.